that Wukong can, then and
FRC,
them, what does that say about them?
I
You know?
almost wonder the fact that DV8 hasn't been playing with their full five. We saw them pick Pearl, but then they were pretty uncertain about what to do on Pearl. And
That's right.
I wonder if that was because they didn't have their full five, and now that they're at full power, I don't know, I'm a little bit worried for you know, whatever they are.
I I would
Yeah,
like to I would like to point out, however, in the last map, or in the first map, we saw Nia go crazy on those lurks, and the second map, we really didn't get to see that from them pretty much at all. They got shut down like for a majority of the game.
Yeah.
So, assuming that all the players come in, and they were still able to win that map despite that, right? So imagine that all the players of TWZ, who's now warmed up, you saw that in the second map for sure, now warmed up. Singh, who was unbelievable in the corrode but got shut down sadly pretty early on, and then Nia, who was really good on the first map as well. If all three of those players can really come together and lock in at the same time, if they can manage to beat Wukong, because like you saw from Wukong that like unlike Frantic, they are very individual, right? Like their skills, their moments, and their clutches, they come from individual plays. They do. While Frantic as a team, as a unit, have been really close on the scoreboard for a majority of their maps throughout, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the big thing is the team going to come together of Wukong? Is the individuals going to shine? And is it going to become a slam? Or is Frantic's teamwork and all these other things just going to be able to is going to prove to be a little bit overwhelming for the setup?
Like Frantic hovered a couple different comps. First, they started on a triple duelist comp with an ISO, and now they're settled on a solo duelist comp with 2 initiators. I wonder if Frantic have gotten practice on this map. That's a little bit of uncertainty from Frantic. I'm worried. And on the other side, we have DV8 playing the DV8 playing the very famous G2 comp, or even the Team Liquid comp, I guess, with the double dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And I do gotta say, I am worried, right? We saw Frantic, they hovered a lot. They seemed uncertain, at least to say the least, thinking about the Waylay, thinking about Doru, I think, for a second there.
5 Frantic are already rotating over. And now DV8 is on site. Kunai gets the first pick on Graves. Yukai gets a trade. And now it's 2v3 now. On the side of FRC. Nia gets Acorn. Lefting only Izumi on site alone.
The concerns are pretty much dashed with that first pistol round. Any worries about Frantic not knowing what they're doing? I mean, they seem to be pretty together on that. As you see, it's a teammate from the side of Frantic. 1 kill from every single one of the members. It's a team game, right?
Wow. Yeah, they all got 1 kill.
Yeah, definitely showcasing that teamwork that I literally just talked about at the beginning, coming in this map.
Yeah, and I mean, they also switched up their defense again after that first round win, having Raze and Min now. Their Viper.
I think FRC might have a variety of defensive setups practiced, or at least practiced in theory.
Oh, TWC finds 1 good, unbelievable sliding kill by that Neon there.
I definitely like both of these comps, and they're both very unique comps in this meta, and we're already seeing how it can be used on the side of FRC, just playing very, very slow, getting the flashes set up where they need to go. It's Ryuka guy finding a cheeky judge kill.
It's like we forgot about the one in Vents. I mean, he got the kill earlier. We knew it. I don't know what happened. Maybe if they thought that the wall across, he might have walked back into mid. But I mean, like, Nia having no
Izumi about to
wait.
firefight with Singh.
You're right, that's where it's Almost finds the kill, gets headshotted, but he barely survives on 27 HP. But he wants the kill. He wants to finish it out. Be able to, but at the same time, what can Sing do with 50 HP in a dream, right? 2 bulldogs, down numbers, a bomb planted, time's ticking. As the inevitable just seems to slowly become true. And Frantic are not gonna win this second round, and we're gonna end up going 1-1.
Absolutely insane round from DV8. And Candy just 100% baiting for Azumi. Things seem to click here. It looks like Azumi is really trying to be a game changer. In fact, might just be the game changer, the difference maker. Braves doesn't have to do as much work. Rukagai doesn't have to do as much work as long as Azumi is here. We know how good this guy is.
We've seen it before, and we're seeing it right now. That lurk up A was game-changing. Something that we really probably wouldn't have seen from anybody else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Able to call his team back over to A and get that bomb planted. That would be a lost round if it wasn't for him.
Early fade info. Can spin this info willy-nilly with the 2 initiators on the other side. Seeing his setup with Katanti.
Andy with the bomb rotating over to the Viper.
Yeah. Over towards the Viper. It looks like Raze is going to see them. And meanwhile, we have... oof. TWZ almost dies to that Bulldog, actually. We have Frantic and Sing pushing out mid here. Might make contact with the Waylay or just get timinged. Oh. But they are going to know that the A-hit's going to come out, right? TWC can't find the kill, almost gets the trade, but can't quite. Azumi manages to escape with 32 HP as the site is smoked and they're on. However...
Azumi sleeping at the wheel a little bit from Sing, but still manages to find the kill.
Jesus.
There we go.
Right.
Acorn finishes out the round.
Yes.
Flawless from DV8.
Acorn?
Acorn, yeah.
Yeah, Sir Evan. Acorn. That's what we've been calling him.
Yeah, that is what we've been calling him.
Hilarious. Acorn is what a name.
I mean, they got Acorn, they got Candy, they got Graves. I mean, they're a team full of names.
Yeah, lots of diversity.
Seems like they're 5 stacking over to the B bomb site.
This is gonna be, I feel like a thrown round. I feel like you never like to hit B straight up out of the main like this. It's like you always want that mid space.
Very scary.
But I guess I might be proven wrong. Here we go. Mia gets absolutely destroyed. Sing manages to find one. Look for a second, can't quite find it. One more back sight. Standing between them and everything else. As he gets one.
Two.
Cannot find 3. Is it going to be
down by Candy?
Oh my god. Kunai manages to find one.
Or in a 1v2. Fake teleport. Position revealed a little bit. Another fake teleport, but I mean nothing. However, TWZ might be chastising himself for throwing this round if Kunai manages to not find this kill. Eli sent straight over the edge.
Both wrapping each other now.
Ring around the rosy.
And they both turn.
Oh!
A little bit interesting that Kunai chose, instead of waiting for time, chose to go searching, but you know, the thing is, Jay, normally I would agree with you, pushing straight out of a B main like that is terrible, but with this composition, the double dive, Neon and Waylay, getting out of that choke is 1,000 times easier because one duelist can dive on each side of the pillar. So any other comp, that would never work. This comp, it's doable. Very, very cool way of using this comp. Things that nothing else can do.
You know, and we see that, you know, at the end of the day, they do not have that Sentinel, right? Viper's close to Sentinel, but looks like the Viper didn't get the opportunity to use her Molly for stall because they just came out of the site so fast.
doing the same plan again, except for this guy. Flash doesn't get that info.
We'll say one thing: Frantic is not being very proactive with getting TWZ up on a line or getting them to take another fight so far into this game.
That should be the name of the game with 2 initiators is proactivity.
Yeah, and yet we haven't really seen much of it from TWs or from TWZ or the side of Frantic at all. As we see a clean B site take from the side of Wukong. All that is left is, well, there's nothing left. Oh, but TWZ
Oh.
apparently. Those are gonna go find
I
it.
know where Nia is, man.
You know
Ruka
where
guy with
they-
the 4K.
Unbelievable. Hey, look at him. He's 8-3 so far. He's on fire.
A little bit of a roll, but shouldn't be too concerned for FRC on this game because every other game, last 2 maps have been a roll at the start of the game before a nice comeback or a close map.
I mean, honestly, I feel like their mistake there was just peeking one by one into DV8. I mean, you just saw them all
I
like
suggest we
fold
keep
over
winning.
one by one.
Definitely agree. You have to give DV8 more respect than that.
You can't try to go for those solo plays.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna keep my eyes on this Neo. As he almost finds Neo. Can't quite find it. There's the Viper stall that we desperately needed. And looks like they're gonna take this opportunity to clear up this mid space. I do like the sound of this if they were to walk down, but it looks like they aren't. They get the space, but then they just allow the free reclear. They're gonna make contact with the boom bot, but there's no space taken anywhere. They're still worried about B.
Azumi's worked all the way up into vent though, and they're not gonna even consider this, Jay. It's
It's not. Like I said, they have no space anywhere. There's no inserts. There's no recon. There's just it's just being picked apart.
complete dismantling of this double initiator comp that should be so good and proactive against this comp.
Caution here.
Yeah.
What
There's
should be
nothing to manage.
30 seconds
beginning of
left.
every single match, the brawls everywhere from the on the Waylay and the double initiator, right? Should be
Spike planted.
setups, but none of it's happening for the side of Frantic. It is literally just they're being dismantled by a Viper
Oh.
single-handedly.
Satchel out. Last player
PWZ gets
standing.
some
Right where the
shifting,
knee.
but could not connect the kill.
PWZ with so much to do and so little time on his side, the inevitable will happen as 1-5 up. DV8 Wukong takes a large lead.
Yeah. They're down 4 rounds at the start of the map. I mean, this timeout is probably needed. They haven't been really fighting for that aggression, especially with that double initiator comp. I mean, they might have to try to do a trap play maybe on A with the fade, raise, sky, or something. Just try to get this round. I mean, they're kind of poor. They could try their best, but I mean, 5-stack A, run it down. I say that's a good play. I don't know about you.
All we can
Just
hope for
try
is
to
that
get something.
all we can hope for is that Nia will be able to rein this back in during this timeout.
Mhm.
I trust in Nia's capabilities as an IGL. I'm assuming that's her position, but I'm not quite sure if Nia will have the correct adjustment, or
Mhm.
especially with the lack of practice that I might just be guessing here, but this comp doesn't seem like it's very well drilled. It was a little bit of indecision.
Yeah. Looks like they
100%
just don't know how to
definitely.
play this comp.
Yeah, they don't know how to play this map. It looks
Yeah.
like we weren't really expecting it to be let through, but now they're here, and now their backs are up against the wall, and now everything depends on them coming back into this split game.
Mhm.
The interesting
So-
thing is that FRC has a incredible binds, but
It apparently didn't let it
FRC
through.
Bandit.
Oh,
And
interesting.
looks
I
like
mean,
they are
it-
going to try to take that A main space.
almost win the bind against Olympus. Maybe that's what deterred them.
Mhm.
Face your
Oh,
Katana just got util dumped, stuck alone on site.
yeah, just ulted, stunned, slowed, smoked.
It's going to be an engagement
And
here
destroyed.
between the Azumi and Nia. Although they are looking different ways, like 2 ships in the night. Azumi lets Nia
Oh,
through.
wait,
That's
he's waiting for- Oh, can't quite get the second. Would have been
Right.
insane if he did manage to find them both.
just to find Acorn. Falls
One
back for
enemy
now. Have Heaven Spades. Acorn into a nice shot on Kunai. Sing sat down by Yukai to end this round. Coming in to round 7. Looks like FRC completely folding. However, if they use these ultimates right, they should be able to edge out 1 or 2 more rounds. They play conservatively. They get proactive. They are pinging out A main. I wonder if they're wanting to fight. However, looks like DV8's also pinging out A main. Even up ramp. They might just want to full send it with this Neon Waylay combo that we saw G2 and Team Liquid run so much in Tier 1. Excited to see how this goes. The instant paranoia flash will push TWZ off the line if they so choose. However, stalled out. Raze pops that ultimate.
Galton connect.
Bomb back out.
Looking for it. Candy catching another. Really full committal. Find TWZ off the back of an incredible Graves dive.
Find you.
These Sky Prowlers didn't really get anything. It's 2 ultimates committed and for nothing. That's not at all how I thought that it would go.
I mean, honestly, a 3v4,
Pretty cooked.
and especially using 2 ults, I mean. Guess they're just gonna have to try to play for
One
it.
enemy remaining.
FRC gonna be pretty mad about this. Let's see if Nia can make anything happen. Need to call for a save at this point. Chooses to fall off, but Acorn hot on Nia's tail.
Acorn really wants that kill, I can tell.
Does he clear close right? It looks like yes, he does with a clean shot as well. That's the economy completely reset for FRC. Not an answer insight. 7 straight rounds for DV8. Absolute quick dismantling of FRC so far. Looks like Azumi. That addition of the deadly lurk and timing understandings and nice Viper control that we're seeing from Azumi definitely made a world of difference from DV8. This is the DV8 that we were used to seeing against Olympus. This is the DV8 that we saw flashes of, but could only get so much with a substitute.
100%. And now they've been unleashed, and they're starting to slam and show the difference between them and Frantic. As sad as it sounds. As CWC has an opportunity,
Okay.
but all he ends up doing is a little bit of boombot damage. Oh, he has a Bucky in his hand, but oh my god, that
WZ
Bucky
gets a
hit
nice
before.
kill. Feels a little bit afraid to take the Phantom. Little does he know it's completely his now. Nia might end up
There we
catching
go.
Graves out into heaven.
He might not. Yes!
Nia finds
Yes,
that
Nia
kill,
does.
but Acorn quickly takes the spot.
But I do want to point out Azumi here on the lurk, but nope, it's being held, shut down.
Auntie, that's a
All of Wukong's problems have been met by solutions on the side of Frantic this round. Ooh,
Candy
Sept.
finding a kill
One
on a
enemy
TWZ.
Candy, the last remaining problem.
Doesn't do much.
I don't
However,
think he's
you're right
gonna
about
take
that.
it.
Candy is definitely a problem. We know, never mind. It will be a complete shutdown on the side of Frantic. Even managing to save the Astro Wall through. Might be in trouble. Neon has her ultimate. 1 away from Fade, Waylay, and Viper, in fact. DV8 might end up being able to snowball some rounds out here if they use these ultimates right. And, you know, I did say that about Frantic, but judging by how this game is going, I trust DV8 a little bit more with the ability to properly snowball using ultimates.
Oh yeah, 100%. And as you see, we have the, like you said, we have the Neon ult or one off of all the other ones, right? All it takes is one good pick. All it takes is one ult or the planting of a bomb of death. Whatever you might need to get across the board and get some really game-defining, game-changing ultimates as Izumi grabs the ult orb and is probably going to be
I have
using
to
that to play the post later.
And I mean, they're just grouping up over to B.
But B is going to get cleared out. They're going to see this. Is going to change their mind, it seems. They've been spotted out. They don't really know what to do now, it seems. They're a little bit confused. Grouping up to hit mid, I think, or come through mid. Potentially through mid to B or mid to A. We mollied ourselves off. Whoops. Nia's gonna get flashed and they're gonna go straight into mail. They're gonna dive through and that's nothing is gonna happen. Nia's not gonna do jack shit about that. Sing.
Yuka guy sending it on. Kunai mentioned to find a kill into Acorn, quickly equalized by Graves. Yuka guy, random spam kill, decides to keep going, might be able to find TWC, and he does!
Wait.
And he capitalized. No! TWZ! Showing a flash of brilliance in the face of the double push from DV8, but Rukagai finally manages to find that kill, and the round is over. Izumi finds Kunai. This looked awkward and uncomfortable at best from FRC. Very disappointing, not because of the way this map is going, but from just the way that I've seen FRC play these past 2 games. It has to be better from FRC. I know they can do better, but again, this is a mental issue. They're folding under the immense pressure of DV8's full power.
And you saw it happen earlier. You saw the game, and it can't. Let's say it's disappointing, right? We wanted to see a really good series. We have seen a really good series from both these teams so far, but FRC, they just seem to be slipping and slipping away as their chances fiddle out and the hope dims from FRC fans all around. As a favorite looks like they want to take it.
I'm out of here.
Spike planted.
5 retake. Looking really rough on the side of FRC.
Izumi, the backline hero right now, we're lurking into heaven from vents. Be able to find both of them. Finds Katanti. Oh my god, is he gonna go for the knife? Baits his team just for the knife, but he's playing the long game.
One enemy remaining.
He really did play the long game. Izumi, I don't know how much value that really ended up having, but it was definitely kind of stellar to watch. Katanti just had no idea. I would be pretty mad if I were Katanti or anyone else.
Oh yeah, I'd be. When you guys watch back this VOD and you see how long Izumi was following you for, you are gonna be. Really
Oh my days.
Oh yeah. This is. It's not close, ladies and gentlemen. It is not close. Not at all. That's the last round before swap comes in. The only thing big that FRC can hope for at this point is a 9-3 coming into the half. You don't really want to have to hope on a 9-3.
Yeah.
Toxin screen down.
I mean, the 9-3 curse
Alright.
might pull through. Oh.
Hi.
TWC will find one. That's if we get there, and I'm not sure we will.
Guy.
Win. So
Says
good.
to send it in. Does he find Kunai? No, Kunai finds him. It's Katanti and Kunai. Gonna work up.
Planted.
Acorn not going to fold. Finds both! It's Acorn! Absolutely dismantling Frantic.
And surely there's no more hope. It's Nia, one person alone. 3 others, and they're not ready. They're not ready. Oh no, not
And
again.
Izumi finally gets that knife that he's been looking for so long.
Christ almighty.
Switching sides.
Izumi came in after not being able to play the first 2 games and said, I want to be evil today. Like, what?
And now they've been knifed. Now he's the second frag, and now the DV8 Wukong is up 10-2 at the half. You can't even pray for a 9-3 curse at this point. The only thing you can pray for is a pistol round win, so you can have a chance to get a little bit of momentum and bring this to 10-4. But honestly, if the pistol round goes to the side of DV8 Wukong, we might have everyone leaving the stands because this match will be over. It will be over.
And it looks like FRC is starting on the side of the B bomb site, maybe trying to fight mid and get a little bit of picks, and then also just having Nia do the lurk. Same thing that DV8 did, basically on the attack. Just try to play for picks, I guess. Try to work a pick. Try to work the map a little bit. See where to go from there. And obviously, DV8 knows how to play their comp. They're gonna try to take their early aim and aggress. Maybe they know that the Viper is gonna be their solo, trying to play for that info, trying to play for that space. So maybe they'll shut her down, try to shut down their lurk so they don't have a chance to rotate.
Both Vipers holding those orb out, probably for a lineup.
Yup. We love the Viper lineup.
Do indeed. Looks like E will be a very weak side. Looks like they're wanting to int down A. Fighting on split, just like you should. Maybe not sending it completely. Hold on. Graves does send it. Does not find anything. However, does find Nia. Nia managed to get the pick. Ryuka guy gets the trade out. While on the other side of the map, Azumi finds TWZ. That is the duelist for FRC down. Kunai, doing a little bit of jiggling, is distracted by the death of Singh. Killed by Acorn. Getting absolutely slammed out right now. Still managed to find Azumi, but scrappy at best.
Scrappy at best, and it's too little, just like this entire map has been for the side of FRC. All not terrible, but just too little, just short of so many rounds.
Too little, too late.
Has been
These things, heroics can't save them if they don't play together, and that's definitely the story of the last two maps. They played together, and they almost won. Katanti only finds one, even though there is a low HP.
Element on the other side, it does not matter.
Yuka guy will close it out.
And now with the loss of the pistol run, I have to ask: is it even possible? It looks like hope is slipping away. I'm sure that viewers have already written it down. They've said, okay, DV8 Wukong's moving in the playoffs and FRC is limited. That's what everyone's thinking. It's besides maybe the frantic players themselves, and even then, some of them might be conceding at this point.
Especially with
I mean,
what
they're
we know
buying
about
up
their
Stingers.
mental.
They really want to win this round.
Still fighting them yet. Double information doesn't get much. In fact, they are stopped even with double information. I wonder, is it really worth not just playing a Yoru instead of a Sky and a Fade? If you have someone who can play Yoru, I would just do it. Nia, looks like they will be caught out. Graves letting his teammate fall, but still getting the trade, and you know, every single kill is very, very important for FRC. They have to be very, very conservative here. Have to play slower than this with double initiator. It's in the smoke with a bucket.
Yep, and he might be able to go huge here.
Choose to avoid it altogether. A little bit of random spam. Waylay chooses to show himself. What can Graves do? Nothing. Reveals the Bucky. Does pick up the Stinger. Seized in vent. This is sad to watch. Absolutely all the FRC players stuck in vent. Waylay, Graves, wrapping them in the vent. Tanti be sussing it out a little bit, hearing an audio cue. They end up choosing to send it without any information, and it's kind of embarrassing. There's Ryuka guy closing it out with this outlaw. You know, we've seen better teams than FRC crumble under the weight of this enormous 10-round gap now. Not to say anything about FRC, but DV8 definitely had something incredible to show on split. I think that Jay knows exactly what I'm thinking right now. But it's like we'll sit and spawn for a little bit. Have to buy down now. They might be regretting their poor buy. Best gun they can muster up is a Guardian on Kunai. They might be picking the site right. Let's see how much they can do. They don't spot out Graves might prove to be a deadly issue, because even though this is the bonus for the side of DV8, FRC is not in the driver's seat. You can tell that by the score. Managed to break onto site, but Graves not showing himself just yet, playing conservatively back in elbow, maybe trying to get one, does not find Katanti! That wasn't really a whiff. For a moment, Acorn a little bit shaky from him.
Spike planted.
As TWZ looks for it, can't quite find anything, but they don't really have much space, and they're clearing out this guy in ramp, but wait, he manages to find one. Candy's gonna go down, though.
What can they do against the might of Wukong?
TWZ is gonna get spotted in ramp. They're gonna go re-clear him, but he
Kunai!
does manage to
A little bit of a whiff from him.
One enemy.
Oh, they're both so
Last
weak.
one. What can Katanti do? Manages to push. Oh, and
Two
that is
shots
it.
in.
Deviate Wukong, after two very close maps, close out the third map unless
In dominant fashion, I think.
they
No,
do
just-
with 0.07 seconds left. Deviate Wukong are going to playoffs.
Unbelievable. DV8 Wukong really showcased that